Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to your 8th C tutorial, and today we're going to be talking about arithmetic operators. Make sure you say that slow. So, operators and, arithmetic in general is very, very important in computer science and in C programming in general. So I figured it's important enough for me to make a video about. And I've actually gotten us started, so I'll go ahead and break down what I already have, and we'll go from there. So first off, you guys may have not have seen this already. This is a multi-line comment. It is started with \* and is ended with *\\, and pretty much everything in here is a comment, and the compiler doesn't care. It's just there for us to see, and it's there for us to make our readability better. And it's just like a single line comment where we do that, but instead of having to type those multiple times, you can just put it within these characters here. And so basically what an operator is anything that uses numbers. It's kind of like a function. You give it a number or numbers and it spits out a number. So the multiplication operator, or the star, it takes one number and it multiplies it by another. That is an operator, and these are our list of operators. So just to start off, I want to explain these four because this is pretty simple. 10 plus 5, 10 minus 5. If I were to execute the program now, these numbers would be pretty simple for you guys. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'll explain what we do have. So 10 plus 5 is 15. Duh. 10 minus 5 is 5. Duh. 10 times 5 is 50, and 10 divided by 5 is 2. We knew all these things. So now we get to the modulus operator, and we say 10 modulo 5. What the heck does that mean? So the modulus operator is it's a peculiar operator. It's not something you would see in the real world. If you were never introduced to programming, you probably never think of it. So the modulus operator gives us the remainder of whatever we're working with. And the modulus operator also only works with integer values. So if we do 10 divided by 5, well, 5 goes into 10 two times evenly, and we don't have a remainder. Our remainder is 0. And that is why we see a 0 here. So that's basically what the modulus operator is, and I'll just switch it up so you guys can see. So let's do 11 modulo 5, and we should get 1, I believe. Yes, there we go. Because 10 divided by 5, you get 2, and you get a remainder of 1. And the cool thing about the modulus operator is that whenever you use it, you know that your answer, you're restricting or you're limiting what your answer could be. So whenever we have one number modulo another number, your answer is always going to be smaller than your second number. So the highest I could get for any number modulo 5 is going to be 4, and the lowest I can get would be 0. It's always going to be between 0 and 1 less than the number. This is operator you're just going to have to practice with, because it's not too simple at first, but once you start doing it, it really makes sense. And another one, using 0 is sometimes tricky. So 0 modulo 5, I believe, gets us 5. No, it gets us 0. There we go. Well, so yeah, you just have to work with it, and you can Google it. There's several links out there. So that's the first thing I want to talk to you guys about. And the second thing was, of course, PEMDAS. So now that we know most of our operators, we can talk about the order of operations. And hopefully you guys remember what PEMDAS stands for. It is, I'm not sure what this is called, but they give you a sentence or a phrase that lets you remember. I remember it by, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. And that means, I spelled that wrong. Parentheses exponent multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, right? So this is like the order of how things were to happen if we're talking mathematical equations. So hopefully you guys remember that, and it's pretty important within computer science as well. And so I'm just going to go ahead and print out a few examples. I'll be working with integers, and let's do 15 minus 4 times 3. So the answer we should expect to get here should be 3. Why? Because we have 4 times 3, and multiplication comes first. Here we don't have any parentheses or exponents, so we don't have to worry about that. And then we're going to have 15 minus 12. So let's see if I'm right here. Yes, we got 3. All right. So just a few more to practice with. What if we did 5 minus 4 times 10? Let's see. And here we get 10. We do 5 minus 4, which is equal to 1. And we're going to be doing this first because the parentheses are the first thing here. So we get 1 times 10, and we get 10. And I think that's pretty good. This is something you can Google. It's just pretty important to know these. And so that's the first half of what I want to show you guys.